What's up everybody? So today we are going on a shorter hike. What am I saying? We're going on the longest hike that we have done this year, that we will have done this year actually. Sadly today the weather isn't the best. It's going to be pretty cold. We're expecting it to be about 2 to 7 degrees when we get to the top. On the other hand, that might mean that less people will be around, and that would actually be a great thing. But first we have to get on the car and drive for like 1.5 hours, so see you over there. So we made it up here with the car after like 1.5 hours of driving. No, it was even less. It was only about 1 hour. And now I will be showing you where we are going. Well, if we manage it. I'm not sure when I'm looking at the mountain like that. We've completed the first kilometer. That's a very beautiful kilometer with nice open sceneries where you can see anything. But now we'll enter the forest. So the next few kilometers will be a little bit more boring, especially to film it. So I assume I will see you when we get a little bit farther up. See you there. So that little path that you've just seen is where we will be going up to get up to the peak. Well, actually I don't think that we will reach the peak exactly, but there's a hut below the peak and I think that's our goal for today. I don't think that you can get further up except with some, how do you call it, climbing equipment. But anyways, as you've seen, I did still film the part in the forest. There was some beautiful lighting going on, so really liked it. And I think this time we've been like half an hour faster than last time we went up here. So it took us like only 30 minutes instead of a whole hour. That's actually really great. So we'll take a little break and then we'll continue further up. Beautiful scenery. But anyways, now we are starting the hard part. My wife is actually a little bit scared of the path that is coming. Let's see if we can do it. Maybe we have to return on the way there. But anyways, it's not much far. It's like 1 hour and 20 minutes. So let's go. Oops. I almost tripped over there, but yeah, we did almost halfway up to the top, and physically it's not that demanding, but it is a little bit, how do you call it? I don't remember the word that I'm looking for. Anyways, my wife is a little bit scared because of the height, but this is actually exactly the kind of hikes that I like, where you are really exposed. You have a beautiful scenery on the side, and the path is pretty narrow. Well, not that narrow, of course there are worse ones, but this is the way that I love it. So as you see, up there is the hut where our goal is, so it's not further much up, and up here we have this little, how do you call it, a bank? A sitting place with a nice view. And I just wanted to fly my drone, but luckily I actually checked it, because this area here with this mountain and the mountain behind it is actually a protected game reserve, so drone flying is not allowed. But this hike has been really beautiful, and now someone, I think, is burning the forest as it looks. Check this out.
Nana. Oh my god, this is a brana.
Well, luckily there are no trees where we are, so that's no problem for us, but maybe we have to be rescued by a helicopter. No idea. Or maybe just some stupid people started a fire in the forest and they don't know how to handle it. That's weird. But while that's burning and my wife is panicking, I'll enjoy the scenery a little bit more. So yeah, I thought it was smoke because it started so fast, but it turns out that it's actually fog or mist or however you want to call it. Just came out of nowhere, like south from the hills, came up the hills, and now everything that way is completely covered in this fog. It's really interesting. Passage right now was really awesome. Of course it's protected on both sides, but I really wish that I could have flown my drone here because that would have done some real awesome shot. But yeah, guys, it is important to follow the laws, so maybe in the future I can get some permission to fly the drone here and then I will be able to do some awesome footage. But now I think it's like 10 to 15 minutes more until the top, so see you up there. Right, so we made it to the top. It's beautiful up here, as you can see. And honestly, there's someone back there flying the drone, so I guess I will also be flying mine, whatever. No one is saying anything. And he's flying a DJI Mavic Air or Air 2. So actually it's a DJI Mavic Air 2, I think. So it's got the new one, which means that I will fly my DJI Mavic Mini, at least that, and so I can take some beautiful footage of this scenery. I hope you enjoyed. I hope that I enjoyed. And I hope that I won't get fined for that. And sorry for setting this bad example. So I hope you enjoyed this drone sequence. It's a really beautiful scenery, but it's the first time that I'm filming with the DJI Mavic Mini, well, at least in a location like this, so I don't know how the footage turned out, because also the responsiveness is pretty different from the DJI Mavic Air. Anyways, the weather is way more beautiful than I expected it to be. Sure, it's a little bit, sometimes there's some fog around, but right now it cleared up, and actually it's a beautiful scenery that you can see up here. Well, as you've already seen with the drone footage, but now there's the hut up there, and I guess we'll see if we'll be able to get something to eat, or at least something to drink. So see you later. Turns out that we didn't have enough cash to eat something. We just drank a beer, as you've seen in that wonderful photo that I took, and now we are commencing our descent, but actually many more people are coming up now, so I guess we did well coming earlier. The descent will be a little bit more complicated because it's full of people, but yeah, maybe I will be able to take some beautiful footage. But see you down at the end. Alright, so that's where we were before. Now the hard part is completed, and that's actually pretty much it. Now we have a really flat path to go. It's not much longer, like 20 minutes maybe. Then we get into our car and we'll have lunch at McDonald's. Actually, this hike was supposed to be like 4.5 hours, I think, and we'll complete it in 3 hours. What does that mean? That my wife is really fit and ready for our Kilimanjaro hike and Inca Trail, right? It's really awesome. I think I won't be filming much more of this trail, but I think I'll be taking my drone out for the last time and show you some last footage. So, one last view of the mountain that we climbed. Well, climbed is the wrong word. That we hiked up to, and we are about to reach the parking space, which is somewhere down there in the valley. Well, in the valley. We are down in the valley almost, but yeah. 5 more minutes and we'll arrive to the car. Yeah, I'm really happy with this hike. It was actually the most beautiful we've done this year. The one that I've enjoyed the most so far. Really happy about that. And I'm also really proud of Evelyn because she's been awesome. First, when we started to climb the high part, she was like really scared, and she was saying, I cannot do this, it's way too steep, way too dangerous, but she did it easily without any problems. And also thanks to her for being my model for the whole video, B-roll stuff. So yeah, now we're going to the car, driving home, eating something on the way, but I will be ending this vlog here. So thank you very much for watching, and see you again next week for probably another vlog. Bye bye!